this episode of DockSide TV. We're going to avoid the big crowds that's been on the train trestle all spring. Now, the fishing's been great on the train bridge itself. All of our captains are catching 50 trout to a limit of trout every single day in and day out when the weather cooperates. But what we're going to do today, we are getting, we need to get a few fish for display at the Shag's tent show over the weekend, and we're just going to avoid the crowds, get some, some nice clean water on the south end of the Highway 11 bridge and the twin span, and we're going to get the area all to ourselves. It's a great place to avoid boat pressure. Things have been kind of hectic and crowded out here on the lake, so we just go to the other two bridges. The fishing can be slightly less consistent, and the bites aren't, it's not fast and furious all the time like it can be on the trestle, but it's a fantastic place to fish. You can catch many limits here when you catch the conditions right. And the key to fishing down there, on the southern ends of those two bridges, is to find when the tide's changing. The tide really roars around that point there by Irish Bayou, so what we like to do is really focus on it whenever the tide's changing. And what we did today is simply bounce 3/8 ounce golden eyes with matrix shad when the tide was mellow, and when it began to pick up, we switched to 1/2 ounce matrix shad, golden eyes, and with a multitude of different matrix shads. And what you want, it's a little bit different than fishing on the trestle. You actually get up underneath the bridges and cast right at the bridge pilings, under the bridge, sweeping the lure past the poles, where on the trestle we generally are just throwing at the bridge and bringing it off, away from it, where these fish actually get in between the bridge and leg pilings. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. There's plenty of fish out there in the lake. Don't think they're only on the trestle, especially on the weekends when you're trying to avoid massive boat pressure and a lot of traffic out there. So for all our other episodes, make sure to check out all our videos on DockSide TV at www.docksidela.com. Until next time, good fishing. Alright, this is a very simple recipe. Even me, a terrible cook, can cook this. It's a really awesome, it's like a Chinese tempura style of frying fish. And you simply just need some flour, and you need a dark beer, and you're gonna put them both together, and you're gonna whisk it with a fork, mixing it up really good. You need a perfect amount to where it looks kind of like a pancake mix. Then you're gonna cut your speckled trout fillets, redfish fillets, flounder fillets, whatever you got, into small little chunks, and you're gonna put it in the whisked flour mix and dark beer mix. You're gonna simply, get your grease up to a roaring temperature, and then fry your fish, until it floats. It's a real thick batter. And then the trick to it is at the very end, once you put it on a paper towel, get the grease off once you get it out, and at the very end, get it on your plate, and you're going to get this lemon sauce you get from Yee's. It's the same lemon sauce they use on their lemon chicken. It's like a tempura style fried chicken, but we're doing it with the fish. It's a lemon sauce. You're just going to drape it over the fish, and it's really awesome. And it's for those who don't like really to taste the fish all that much, or seafood, this is like the perfect way to eat fish, because it just tastes great for everybody.